theirs and protect yours. Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
Steven Hauschka now about set to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. That'll be taken in the end zone. T.Y. Hilton, nobody to beat. Touchdown, LA. T.Y. Hilton, 105 yards. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. That'll be taken in the end zone. Nifty move. And now running right through it. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Brady now on first down. Over the middle, Julian Edelman, it's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. They go play action here on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
After the interception. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And give him a gain of 37.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Jackson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
That's out to Hill, right side complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Champ Bailey. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. That's an experienced DB picking off a rookie, and you know sometimes those experienced DBs, they love going against the young pups, don't they?
And I go back to the offseason, had a quick conversation with him about, hey, when you play younger quarterbacks, what's it like for you? And he says it's like being a boxer. I give him a lot of different angles, a lot of different looks, and a lot of times I just bait the young guy.
And there he baited him right into the interception. Now a man originally drafted by the LA Rams, it's Jerome Bettis. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. From midfield, here's Brady. The 20. On the crossing route, that's caught. Julian Edelman. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Julian Edelman, 50 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. Tyreek Hill on the return. Yard line at the 34. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A very solid gain of 27. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one goes for 24 yards. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Now he'll escape to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Dante Hightower in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Sony Michel, his first carry. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Now he's forced out left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. Fourth down, here's Jackson. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. John Randall able to swap him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Do you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. Might want to try and check into a pass next time.
Yeah, got him for a loss. Really, really great play defensively. Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Brady going to go on 4th down. Now he'll let it go deep left side. Looks for White, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Being chased out left. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
On 2nd down, Michelle. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Ray Lewis up from his linebacker spot to make the play.
I think when people start tackles like that, just the tip of the iceberg when you start to talk about his talents.
He was their 2nd pick after the move to Baltimore. What was that, 96?
Yeah, 1996. Jonathan Ogden was the 1st.
And Ray Lewis also 2-time Super Bowl champion and the MVP of Super Bowl 35. 2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout.
Leopard. Set.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. That's out to his running back, Michelle. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90.
Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Sony Michel, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Rams add on to their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And an alley to run. And now look at him go. 20, 10, and touchdown. Deion Sanders, 104 yards. And his guys now just a 2-point conversion away from tying us up. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Shotgun now for Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So,
and there he goes. Will score. Touchdown, LA. T.Y. Hilton with what will be called a 107-yard return. And the Rams add on to their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Here's Brady to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. And that's incomplete.
There was no secret who they were trying to get the football to.
Well, no, they went to him on 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, all 3 incomplete.
Yeah, and when you're unable to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really hurting you in a big way.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Pulled in at the 24. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And going deep for Hill. And he fires one that's intercepted. Ronnie Lott, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. It's first half as they come up on 1st down. So after the INT, it's Brady eluding the pressure right. Going deep here for Edelman. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Edelman was the intended target, and it's 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. He shakes it off. Going up top. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. Through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown! James White with what they'll score a 106-yard return. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the 3rd quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Throwing is Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Calvin Johnson, the intended receiver.
Throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
Blue 90. Blue 90.
On third down, Jackson. Looking deep for Hilton. And a shot taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down now.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. He got 29 yards that time. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Flushed out right to Michelle on the dump off. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Sony Michel, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role in those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
That'll be taken in the end zone. Pretty move. He will score. It's a touchdown. James White with what they'll score a 106-yard return. And his guys now just a 2-point conversion away from tying us up. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. From the gun, it's Brady. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Now Jackson on first down. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. On target over the middle to Hill. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Jackson on first down. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott. And that was a young pup, the rookie, being intercepted by a veteran DB.
And I loved our quick conversation in pregame with him on the field where he said, hey, look, I love playing these young quarterbacks. They don't know a whole lot yet, so I can use my mind to put me in a position to make a play.
And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Wide open, Julian Edelman. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A good pick up there of 20 yards. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. On play action, it's Brady. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Give him 30 yards there. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply.
Let's go. Wide. Check it. Hey, it's right. Switch it.
On first down, Brady looking for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety with a pick. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Wide open receiver complete. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. A huge play that time for the Rams. 55 yards.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
On first and 10, it's Jackson escaping the pressure right. Now he'll go deep down the middle. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll go option to the short side. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. Now it's Jack incomplete. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's going to let this one go deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 45 yards. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Brady. Forced out to his left. Powerful running. Trying to implement. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Von Miller in there to get him for a loss of 5. Now a play fake. Brady. Throw outside completion to Rice. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, a 22. They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Right there in coverage, the veteran Cam Chancellor.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to, you and your brothers, just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Von Miller in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
J.J. Watt in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. He's back to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's caught. Touchdown. Randy Moss, 33 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time, don't they? And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And this results in 6. Touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well and end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Ronnie Lott, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles?
That's right. He's then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout, as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. On 3rd down. That's White. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Brady. And now here is another interception. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.